Welcome to SHIßbÖX. Here's your host.
Thank you. Welcome to SHIßbÖX, home of the most #1 source of unbiased news information, everything pertaining to the one and only Xbox. That's right. We here at SHIßbÖX are all about the Xbox, of course. We are one of the most unbiased channels, in regard to Xbox that is possibly out there. Of course, you know that. That's why you're here. You love Xbox as much as we do. But there is one thing that we do want to kind of point off the bat is that, while this channel's all about Xbox, we can't help but mention why PlayStation, especially with that haptic feedback, that you can kind of just like get into. You're like, bam, 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 blow. Haptic feedback is just insane. So, of course, we like to mention that, just off, the bat, because we love Xbox, but you got to point out the strides that Sony makes, in regard to their platform and stuff like that as well. Like that haptic feedback, you're swinging in as Spider-Man, you're like, you're like feeling it and stuff like that. But the rumble features are great too. You pop in Gears of War on Xbox, and it's like, I'm running around as, this gal here with the, chainsaw gun and stuff, and you're like, zzz, and you get the rumble feature, cool, we've had that for years and stuff like that. But like we said, this is the, of course, place to be here at SHIßbÖX, the #1, news, information, everything surrounding Xbox in the most unbiased way possible. So, what do we have in store for you today? Well, as we kind of pointed out to you, earlier and stuff, today we are going to be talking about some of those great properties that Xbox has and such, and it's on the menu. Gears of War, fantastic franchise, really one that you can get into, have fun with, get behind, and everything like that, and you can really start enjoying the whole, atmosphere that is presented to you in the fictional universe and the intellectual property of Gears of War. Now, recently, we went ahead and re-downloaded Gears of War 1. We're like, man, let's run through this bad boy again and such, right? And so we went ahead, we downloaded it, we loaded it up, and lo and behold, there was a save file that it's like, do you want to continue where you were at, or do you want to start over? And we're like, well, hell, let's continue where we were at. And lo and behold, it was one of the final boss battles and such, and it's like, oh, this thing again? Yeah. So we ended up not even wanting to kind of replay the original Gears of War, but that doesn't mean the franchise isn't good. But what we did do is jump back over onto PlayStation right away, man. We were like, man, let's play Last of Us again. They've remastered this bad boy so many times because it is that good. It's like, man, yeah, we are going to, re-dive into Gears of War and stuff like that, but it's like, Last of Us, and it's on PlayStation, and you got, haptic feedback, and you're like, pow! It's really just awesome and stuff like that. But, we digress. We're all about Xbox here. And so the reason that we didn't go ahead and play that is because we remembered the final boss battle, and we were like, man, we really don't want to do that again. Not that it's a bad boss battle or anything like that, but we just didn't feel like it at that point and stuff, and we're like, yeah, we gotta relearn these controls, it's been a minute. And so we were like, let's just jump back over, Last of Us, perfect. So, lo and behold, that's what we did. But we got some other news and information surrounding Xbox and everything. Of course, that's why you're here, to keep getting all of those hard-hitting facts and things like that, and the fact is that Indiana Jones is coming out sometime, and it's going to be amazing. So be sure that you are paying a monthly subscription fee to not own anything that Xbox makes or anything like that. And, we here at SHIßbÖX, we're all about physical properties of stuff. And, if you look closely behind the curtain where the sausage is made, you'll see that we have huge investments in other intellectual properties like Concord, which is rumored this is rumored to be coming back free to play. What? It is worth the $40 entry fee. I mean, come on. What would you rather play? Gears of War or Concord? If we know what you're saying to yourself, what kind of sick, twisted universe are we living in where those are the options you're giving us? You know what we say? The sick and twisted universe where they exist. Oh. As you can see, we have our investments made, and we know what's going to pay off long term. And that is the PlayStation ecosystem, as they keep popping out bangers like Concord. Wow. Cha-ching. Money racked up that these guys are getting. But we digress. Indiana Jones is coming out, so you got to keep paying into not having physical copies of games that you can play whenever. Not that one. Hold on. Physical copies of games that you can play, you know, and it's like iterations that have been remade and remade again. That example, that's been remade and remade again, that you can't play on other places. That's what you want to go with. But Indiana Jones is coming out. Lo and behold, it's going to be a fantastic game and playthrough. In theory, we'll see. There's been some other fantastic hits that have come out recently that once, you know, we get our hands on and things of that nature end up not being as good as everyone thought they were going to be. But with that being the case, it's just kind of how it goes. So, what else do we have in store for you today? Come close. Closer! Okay, we have to come to you for this one. It's that juicy. Game Pass has got some terrific perks on it. Now, we would be remiss without saying that being in Game Pass, you don't get access to some other stuff that is pretty fantastic. And what are we talking about? Well, the perks of being a Game Pass member that you get the perks with, it could be one of those different tiers now that they, you know, want you to pay more for different aspects of their, you know, Game Pass membership program and things of that nature. And there's, I guess, always been the Ultimate Edition and things like that. But they have some fantastic perks if you get to that capability and stuff like that. They got free movies and stuff on there, man. They just gave away, like, Devil's Rejects, man. They've given away seasons of, you know, different anime shows. And you might be saying to yourself, this is shit I don't want to watch or don't want. But that doesn't matter. Xbox is so fantastic, and we here at SHIßbÖX, of course, being the #1 unbiased place to get any of our, you know, Xbox news from, these movies are being given away as perks to being a member of the Game Pass, you know, kind of ultimate ordeal and such, as long as you're paying for that subscription thing. Now, our subscription is not relapsed, so we don't know if you lose access to these things once you're not a member or anything like that. Maybe someone else knows more about that than, you know, we do here. And you might be saying, what? You don't have the answer to that at SHIßbÖX, the #1 news and information source? And we'd be saying to you, that's because we are so ahead of the curve in everything that we give to you, okay? When we talk about The Last of Us, or we talk about, you know, Concord and things like that, you might be saying to yourself, those are old. Old news. We'd be saying, no, we're just ahead of the curve in talking about them again, because you know another remake's coming. Obviously. And if it goes free to play, we'll have a way to start installing it immediately. And then we can play these on PlayStation. But the movies that you can get, or the series that you can get as part of your perks membership to be in a, you know, member of the Game Pass, you know, ultimate subscription service where you pay them a lot of money every month, you know, and you might be saying, what, $20, $22? That's not a lot of money. In which case we'd say, well, then give us $10. Hell, give us $5. We'll take anything. Give us $1. And we'll be saying, if enough people do that, obviously, will have enough money to afford Game Pass Ultimate subscription to bring you these, these forefront truths about what is provided to you. And you might be saying, I can barely afford Game Pass for myself. In that case, we will play Game Pass for you if you foot the bill for our subscription to it. Obviously. Don't worry about affording it for yourself. Afford it for us. The perks that are included are fantastic. You can't get away from that. And there's perks for stuff, even if it's games that you're not a fan of or don't play. There's perks that are incentivizing enough to get you to try out different games or to, check into a series of different, related experiences and stuff like that as far as, different, obviously, pay to, play games that are out there that have been established for a long time that can incentivize you to check them out because it puts you on some sort of a playing field equatable to not necessarily just starting out. However, being, learning the mechanics and stuff enough to set you up to be able to get to where you want to in the game. And these perks that Game Pass and, Xbox and everything kicks out are very fantastically offered to the people who are members, and that can't be understated. And when they kick out these free movies, a lot of times it's horror titles around Halloween and things of that nature. It's fantastic to be able to, check them out. And if you don't have access to a streaming service or a place to watch them or anything anywhere else, you can go, you can get them, you can check them out, man, and it's a fantastic avenue to be able to watch something, even though it might be kind of subject matter related, and a lot of times it is just kind of the horror flicks and titles that they give out. It's a great offering, and one that is available for the people who have access to the perks. However that works out, maybe everyone has access to the perks, in which case, be sure you're claiming those, because there's some good shit on there. Anyhow, let's see. Oh yeah, well, that's about it. We've met our obligation of the 10 minutes a couple minute or two ago, so the show's over then. Unless you want to pay us to keep it going. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, that's it. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.